Alright guys, are you ready to sound a little bit more on the professional side? And you also want to know how to get rid of your annoying background and make it something different or remove it completely without any expensive green screens? Well, stay tuned right now. You're about to find out here right now. What is up, everybody out there on YouTube? This is Michael here today, and as you notice, I'm not using the microphone on my headset because my headset sounds great, but the mic on here is pretty much dog shit. It sounds terrible, and I'm sure you noticed in some of my old videos. And as you can notice right now, my voice actually sounds a little bit better because of a new piece of hardware I bought today. And you don't really have to go for like a really expensive one. You can go as like a cheap one. You can even pretty much get a Walmart brand one. But pretty much it does sound a little bit better. I've done a few testings, I've done a little changes, and I'm going to show you about that as well. But I also want to let you notice I have no background behind me. It's just my computer right here. And here's the other best part. I ain't got no green screen. And it's actually pretty easy. But before I get into that, you do need the NIVIDIA GeForce RTX graphics or processors or however that nature goes. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can locate that special piece of software, which I'm about to explain here in a second. And that piece of software is called NIVIDIA Broadcast. You go to your camera. I'm using my default camera that's on my laptop right now. I'm planning on upgrading cameras here pretty soon. I'm actually waiting for one of my phones to charge up, and I'll do another separate tutorial of how to set that up. It's actually pretty easy as well. It looked a little intimidating at first, but trust me, it's easy. So yeah, I pretty much have my default camera right here. I have the specific size. I would have gone a little bit better, but I'm like, nah, I just want my camera size to stay small like this. But once I upgrade to another one, I'll do a separate video and you'll see the big difference right here. And the effects, you can pretty much choose whatever you want. You can do like a background blur, background replacement. Pretty much what a background replacement is, it just does that. Like, you can have whatever you want in here. As you can see, instead I did the background removal because honestly, my room behind me is a bit of a mess, and I really don't want that on stream or on my videos or anything like that. I did before, but that's not until I found out about this piece of software. And actually, another good thing about this is that you could actually change some of your settings in your microphone. Like, the only settings right now is noise removal and room echo removal, which is actually an awesome piece of technology for this kind of software. That's obviously what I'm using right now with my new microphone. I'll show you my microphone here in a second. I'll actually show you the box here too. Like I said, it's just Walmart ones. Speakers, you really don't have to mess with this because obviously your headphones or your speakers may sound pretty good as well. So this one I pretty much just left alone, but for the microphone, you pretty much just select the mic that you're using. I'm using this. And then you use noise removal, room echo removal, make sure they're on. I usually have them at full strength because I like that. And if you want to hear yourself, you can do a little test broadcast right here, like a test recording, I should say. Not broadcast, but recording. So that way you'll get an idea of what you sound like in your videos or your live streams or whatever you want to do. And like I said, for the camera, obviously pick the webcam you're using. Like I said, I'm using my computer's one, the one that's pretty much default on my computer. Choose whatever settings you want to choose right here. For me, I'm just going to stick with this one because my camera on my laptop is a piece of junk. And then you can just choose whatever you want to put right here. Honestly, I would just go with either background replacement or background removal. Background removal actually sounds cool because, like I said, you do not need a green screen, which is an awesome piece of technology. But like I said, if you want a background of some sort like this, then you can go with this. But for me, I'm just going to stick with this. So that's the first part about my tutorial. Now we're going to get into the point of how you can sound better on your videos. And actually, what I recommend is getting something as cheap as this. You get something as cheap as this. I got this for like $22.49. That's about almost $23. It looks like this. I mean, the green screen will look better, but honestly, I don't have that, so we're just gonna stick with this. And you can obviously change your microphone volume. You can go lower, you can go higher, and it'll actually make it a little more easier to set up a noise cancellation in the background, but obviously I still use that piece of software because I like it. So I'm going to show you how it goes when it comes down to it. I am recording with the software I'm using right now to record this. So here it is. I'm using Streamlabs desktop to record my videos. So this is what you got to do. So you see here, you got your microphone and NIVIDIA Broadcast. You just click on this, and then you click on filters, edit filter, and you just need a VTS plugin, which I have 2 different ones, but I actually like this one better. And I'll also leave a link in the description to how you can get to it, and I will also teach you on this same video of how you can get to it. But this is pretty much what I have. So I open that, click on that. I did presets, I did brighter and bassy, and then you click activate. You could choose which one you like the best. I like this one actually. I've seen quite a few videos about it, so I just click activate. And then it pretty much sets up like this. Obviously, you could play around with this if you want. I'm just going to leave it like this. If I ever tune it out later on, you might notice a difference in my future videos. So in order to close this, you have to click close plugin. So actually, I don't know why I did that. So now we're going to get to the point where I'm going to show you how I can get this. So let's get started. Alright, so you can just go ahead and Google search it, and it'll take you to this website right here. And then pretty much it just tells you a little bit about it and how to download it. So you just click on download, either for Mac, or Windows, but obviously I'm using a Windows system. I'm using Windows 10. So you just click on that, and it downloads. I already have it downloaded, so I don't really need to follow through on that. What you do is you just click on download, let it run, and then whatever recording software you're using, you can be able to set it up like that, which I've already showed you earlier in the video. But this is the website. Again, I'll leave a link in the description below of how you can get to it. And then you can just mess around with the settings however you want to do it. So hopefully this is like a quick and easy tutorial. Hopefully you understand a little bit about this, and I'll also upload future videos about this as well. And obviously when I'm doing these videos, I'm improving myself as I go as well when I do these tutorials. So I just mess around a little bit, figure out what I like, and then explain to you how it works. So hopefully this helps you figure out how you can sound a little bit more on the professional side. Not 100% professional, but a lot better than using one of these piece of junk mics right here. You already got good quality headphones. It's just the microphone's garbage. But you obviously got the little mic down here, which I have down here, obviously. And then the background removal, which I like personally. I mean, it doesn't look all that good because it still kind of fades in a little bit of the background. Even if I do something like this, it looks weird. I prefer having a green screen, but I cannot afford a green screen and how to set it up right now. So I'm just going and using what I have available to me. So all the links in the description will be below on these websites of how you can get to them, download them, and then obviously just watch my tutorial on how this goes. So hopefully that answers your question, and well, hopefully we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way.